Hello, welcome back to another love reading with me. This is a general reading, so please take the messages as they fit. Don't force anything. Use your intuition. You know what is for you and what isn't. With that being said, I'm going to get right into this reading and see what we have coming out here. Oh. First message. Good love and protection. I want to give you all you deserve. All right, so somebody is in their divine masculine energy. Upgrade. All right, so this is like I said, they're in their divine masculine energy. They're saying that they've undergone an upgrade. This is the upgraded version of them, right? So this is someone that you have not been in contact with for a little bit. They've been going through some changes, but good changes. You may not recognize this person when they come in, but they're coming in. All right, so more confirmation says, I don't want to be someone who walks away so easily. So I'm picking up someone who was pretty avoidant in the past. And there's definitely some ego attached to this, where instead of putting themselves out there, if things didn't go their way, they just walk away. This may be something that they're used to doing, not fighting for anything. Interesting. But with you, it's different. It's different with you, is what they're saying. And even if like old patterns are telling them to just walk away, leave it alone, things didn't work out, there's this deep inner knowing where you're just like, I can't just leave it alone. I can't walk away. Something is pulling them to make things right. Something's telling them, this is where I need to be. This is my person. That's my intention. So their intention is to come in and work it out, make things right. All right, it's perfectly safe to embrace love. Allow your heart to open and welcome love in. So this is what they're trying to do. Trying to find a safe space. Feel safe to come in, because again, the whole avoidant thing, right? Avoiding intense emotions, connections that make them feel seen, exposed. And ironically, this is something that this person wants, deep connection, but they also fear it. They fear being vulnerable. So this is somebody who may have typically gotten into surface level connections. People who did not require depth from them, and with you, feel you required that. And it may not have been like anything demanding where you try to force them to open up. It could just be like in typical everyday conversation, just the questions that you ask, the way you show up, you just seeing this person. was different for them. It's like they knew this connection was different. They had to handle it differently. It's like someone coming across a treasure, something important, something valuable. It's like, I don't know what exactly this is. I don't know why, but something about this tells me that I need to handle it with care, that it's valuable. It may not be fragile, but it's valuable. Even if they don't know what or why, just know that something about this is telling me this is something I can't afford to lose. I attempt to let you go, yet I find myself turning back every single time. Just more confirmation. And they don't know why they can't let you go. Like, it's different with you. They're typically able to do that, walk away. But every time they decide to do that, it's like the pull towards you is stronger. It's like their human self, their ego self is saying, walk away. This is dangerous. You need to protect yourself. You'll get hurt, etc. Let it be. But their higher self is like, no, this is where you need to be. It's kind of like a zip tie. Like when you move, you pull, it sometimes gets tighter. So it's like as they're pulling in one direction to get away, it seems like the grip this connection has on them just gets tighter. I've never experienced anything like this. It's both frightening and exhilarating. I am feeling quite confused. So your person is going through a lot of intense emotions right now. Like, I am so into you and I can't figure it out. Okay. Okay, so that just keeps reiterating, it is different with you. They may even feel like they're obsessed with you, which is freaking them out some more. And now they have to double down on the distance, right? It's like the more they want to be with you, the more they want you, the more they think about you, the further they try to move away, the more they pretend that they don't. They may even naturally be mean and cold towards you. It's all a show. It says, I'm on my way back to the nest. You're the cozy little corner where my heart resides. Aww. You are their safe, warm space. I am seeing in my mind's eye someone sitting in a recliner or a rocking chair, actually a rocking recliner, in front of a fireplace, snuggled up under a blanket, just watching the fire in the fireplace, and they're just feeling all nice and warm and cozy. That is like the feeling that you give this person. The thought of you with someone else scares me. Okay, so, and that comes right under, I don't want to be someone who walks away so easily. So this is where the whole avoidant attachment style comes in, right? They don't want to be someone who walks away so easily. The thought of you with someone else really scares them because you are what this person wants, right? They know that, but there's that fear. And there's this knowing that if I don't act, if I don't do something differently, I'm going to lose this person. And they're like they see you as someone amazing. So they also know that if they don't do something, somebody is going to come in pretty soon and they're going to have to watch you be happy with somebody else. That is the last thing that person wants. But then they also know if they don't take action, like saying, I don't want to be someone who walks away so easily. If you do end up with somebody else, and it's not because you just rejected them, but it's because they didn't do anything about it, they didn't try to fix things with you, they have nobody else to blame but themselves. And that is where that person does not want to be. It's like a lifetime of regret. They know they're going to have a lifetime of regret if they do nothing and you end up with somebody else. I mean, they don't want to be rejected, but it's like, it's one thing if they come in and tell you how they feel, tell you that they want to be with you, express their feelings, etc., and you turn them down, versus they have to live with what could have been. What if I had just done this? What if I had done that? Because they didn't say anything. I love you unconditionally. Ooh, okay. So this unconditional love, it's not possessive love. It is them wanting you to be happy, even if it's not with them, but they would rather it is with them. That's why the thought of you with someone else scares me. They would rather you be happy with them, but they love you enough to want you to be happy, even if it's not with them, but they don't want you to be happy with somebody else, though. Ooh, love can't come this quick. Okay, and that falls under it's perfectly safe to embrace love, allow your heart to open and welcome love in. So that is another thing that has scared this person, how quickly they felt for you, how quickly their feelings for you developed. They didn't see it coming. So it was hard for them to accept. And it's just like, it's like someone saying they had to step away so that they could collect their thoughts. Because I'm feeling like when this person's around you, you may not see it, you may not know it, but because they're like cool as a cucumber on the outside, they may even act unbothered, but they have a hard time thinking. It's like they're just so drawn to you, so attracted to you. They can't think straight. It's like your energy, the intensity of your connection is just so much for them. It's overwhelming. It's something they have not felt before. But they need to be away from you so they can really think through. The issue with that is that they get into that place of overthinking, and they get into like this place of old fears, etc. And they create these little monsters in their head, which scares them, and then they have to run away where they're like, I'm not safe. This is not safe. They may even be creating more questions than answers, which causes more confusion for them. So now they really feel unsafe because they're just more confused than when they started. But I don't think it's really the questions that's the problem. It's that they're asking the wrong questions. Right? It says, you know my soul. Our souls know each other. And that's why they can't let you go. This soul recognition. You've had this soul recognition. So even if they try to go away, go in a different direction, your souls are going to pull you back to each other. It's kind of like when you know better, you do better. It's like, no, their soul knows better. So everything else, everybody else is going to fall short for them. It's always going to be something's not quite right. Something's missing. And they may have actually already experienced that. You may have experienced that. You've gone for this eye-opener where you're just like, oh, so this is why no other relationship worked out, or things would be going good and then suddenly just go to like a downward spiral. it's because your soul knew that there's somebody there, somebody out there for you, your counterpart out there. And your soul has been searching for that person, but consciously, you don't know that. You didn't know that you were searching for them until you met them. And you may also notice that if you really sit back and think about it, the people that you've dated in the past, you've been in relationships with in the past, they all have aspects of your person's demeanor, personality, certain things about them remind you of your person. So it's like you're finding bits and pieces of them in other people, and that's what was drawing you to those other people, but it wasn't quite right. Like that story of Goldilocks and the Three Bears was like, tried the different beds and was like, no, this one's not quite right. Not quite right, okay. This one's okay, but not quite right. I was like, okay, this one's perfect. What's going on? Ooh, 11, 12. November 12th or December 11th. Or it could be somebody's last four or a house number, whatever the significance of that number is to you. First flight home. I've been gone forever. I'm sorry it took so long. All right, so this person's been planning to come back around for longer than you know. But it feels like there were some obstacles, some things came up that they had to handle before. There were some setbacks. So they're like, sorry it took so long. Oh. They're like, I fantasize about our life together and they hurt me. Now I know how I made you feel. It hurts knowing I hurt you. Okay, so for some of you, there is a third party involved. Someone they may have chosen over you. Someone they may have thought was a better fit for their life. Again, someone they could understand. Someone getting... It was less work. This is not a connection that required depth. It's not someone who required depth from them, who required vulnerability from them. You know, it's someone they could handle the same way they handled everybody else, all of the relationships, etc. This person checked certain boxes for them where they could still feel in control. But it turns out that this person hurt them in a way that it may not be the same way, but whatever this person did to them, they know, it's like they're realizing that they also hurt you. And they don't like that feeling. They don't like knowing that they hurt you. I'm hearing they don't like the idea that they became someone you needed protecting from, which is interesting. The first card that came out here said good love and protection. I want to give you all you deserve. So this person is feeling like they were meant to protect you. That is one of their roles in your life, and they failed you. Instead of protecting you, they became somebody that you needed protecting from. And that's why I say upgrade. right? So you're getting an upgraded version of this person. But I do feel like back to I don't want to be someone who walks away so easily. It's that may be a way, one of the ways that this person in their avoidant thing deals with conflict. Like they're not good at apologizing. They don't like it when people are upset with them. So instead of apologizing and facing what they did, they just disappear. This is not somebody who's good at taking accountability. But they don't want to be that with you. They don't want to do that with you. Whew. So anyway, this is where I'm going to close this out. These are your messages, and please like and share the video, and I will see you next time. Thank you.